Great room, I bet, correct?
Pardon?
This is the great room?
Yeah, well, there's only a small farmhouse. There's only 2 rooms in it.
Bedroom and this
Yeah,
room.
the kitchen, yeah.
So this is the kitchen, dining room, living room,
Yes, the whole lot.
the whole lot.
Yes, duck your head. And even here, the children slept in bedroom as well.
They did.
Yeah, well,
And if they were noisy, you just close the top down? Or?
yeah, no, we lifted up actually. Do you know, are you a settle bed or a day bed?
A what?
A day bed. Have you heard of a day
Yes.
bed or a settle bed?
Yes.
Yeah, that's called a settle bed. You see where the rope is in front?
Yes?
By Violet?
Yes.
You lift that up and it becomes a bench during the day.
Oh, I
And
see.
then when they sat on it,
Yes.
they had a high timber back so they wouldn't have to lean against the cold wall.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Hello.
Is this a reconstructed home?
Yes. Everything on your... Actually, do you know what we'll do first? I'll give you the information, but why don't you go look at the house first?
Did these people burn peat to warm the house? Or
Yes.
they did.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's the peat right there.
Peat and-
Are you
and-
burning peat
I
right
am.
now?
It's nearly gone now. I'm nearly... Because we'll be closing.
We'll be
shop.
closing in an hour,
come
right.
in. Duck your head in mine.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, in half an hour here. An hour further up. Hello.
This is the master bedroom.
Yeah. I don't know, the master bedroom is the only one. Duck your head down by the
Did they have glass?
Yes.
They did have glass windows in those days?
Well, see, what day... Well, this is the...
I'll wait for them.
Yeah. Yeah, you go down now. Everything on your brochure is an exact copy of houses just outside Killarney. And 30 years ago, they copied them exactly, structurally. They copied them here in a 2-kilometre loop in the National Park.
Oh.
Hello. Hi. So I'm just giving the bit of information. If anyone wants to keep going, they can go up and look at the bedroom, but duck your head and mind the step. Okay, so everything here, as I say, is an exact copy of houses just outside Killarney, and 30 years ago, they built it here in a 2-kilometre loop. The Kissan's house, who they copied, they were small farmers. In the 1930s and 40s, 20 acres was a poor farmer. They had 2 children. The parents slept there and the children slept there. It's called a settle bed. Traditionally, the heart of the home was always the fireplace, and we made soda bread because we had a lot of milk. Other people made yeast bread and sourdough bread. Both those breads can be made with water. But because Ireland had so much milk, traditionally it went down the route of soda bread. The financial heart of the home was always the dresser. And you know, when you go into a bar, the top shelf is always the expensive whiskey. Well, the top shelf of every Irish woman's dresser was her best china. And again, I've only got a small bit being poor farmer. A little bit of the willow pattern there on top, and curtains at the bottom was another sign it was the poor farmer. Do you see the paintbrush hanging on the wall? That was known as a distemper brush. If anyone was sick in the house, the first thing they would do is whitewash or lime wash the walls. And why it was called distemper was, when you crush limestone rock and you burn it down to powdered form and you have pure lime, when you mix that with water, it froths up, hence the name distemper. But 3 things: it made the place look nice, it reflected light because they had no electricity, and the important one, it was a disinfectant. Now this house, it's how they lived in it in the 1930s and 40s, even the 50s, they didn't have electricity. But the structure was a way older. It was built in the 1870s by their grandparents, and they inherited it. And when their grandparents built it, they had 1 door in, they had a clay floor, they had small external windows and doors. That was left over from in the middle 1800s. There was in Europe what was known as the window tax, or a tax on light. Do you ever hear that expression, that's daylight robbery? Yeah. Well, that's where it came from. So to avoid paying big taxes, it became fashionable to build houses with small external windows and doors. Now this door here is small. That's nothing to do with tax, and it's nothing to do with Irish people being small. It was to keep in the heat between the rooms in 1870. Also, do you notice the roof? That's the top layer of the bog. They used that for insulation. Very effective it was. It kept it cool in the summer, warm in the winter. The only problem is it's a fire hazard. And it became a bit more of a serious problem when they got the electricity, because it was actually cheaper to build a new house than to repair the old ones. Now the next house you're going to up the road, it's a labourer's cottage. It's house number 3 in your map. There's nobody there, but there's 2 pigs out the back. Now, I must ask the small boys something. What's your favourite? Rice, pasta or potatoes?
You like rice, pasta, potatoes?
Potatoes, pure Irishman there. Because we had no rice or pasta in Ireland in the 30s and 40s. We eat potatoes 365 days a year. And because they used to kill a pig and smoke it and salt it, our main Irish dinner was, still a favourite, bacon, cabbage and potato or bacon, turnip and potato. Would you like that? Bacon, cabbage and potato. You'll develop a taste for it. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
House, we don't know what kind of house it is, but we're going to find out. This is house number 3. Let's see what kind of house it is.
There'll be bread in there.
Bread?
Yep.
Are you giving away bread?
Samples of bread.
Oh my God. This is house number 3. It looks like a thatched roof house. How cool is that? Look at the thatch. I see Pete outside, and I hear there's bread being baked inside.
That's right.
I heard it.
You did?
What is this? Is this soda bread?
Soda bread, yes.
My mother used to make soda bread.
Right.
I still make it. She used to put raisins in it. They probably didn't.
All right.
And I doubled the number of raisins, doubled the amount of brown sugar, and double the amount of butter. They probably used, my mother used to make it using Crisco, which is like a lard type thing.
Right.
I use butter.
Oh, yeah, the butter's the best.
Butter's great.
It is.
Take away Irish butter.
Yeah.
What's this? Very good.
Now, this is the children's room up here.
Oh.
7 children slept in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God bless them.
And this is the parents' room up here.
Let me look.
So mind the step and mind your head going
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
Is it your first time in Ireland?
Nope, about the 4th or 5th.
Very good.
Beautiful. And I'm impressed that these houses were in use in the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Yes, they were, yeah. This house has been renovated in its original position.
Mm-hmm.
And there is somebody living in it.
Amazing.
And Connor's house, the labourer's cottage, there's somebody living in that. It had been revamped.
Right.
And the large farmhouse above, the son is living in it.
It reminds me of the Quiet Man
Oh, yes.
movie,
Yes,
because when they went in, they bought the little cottage.
yes.
I'd say there's nothing like that around anymore.
No.
But in the 50s, there might have been.
Yes.
And that movie was made in 1951.
That's right.
So that was a true, accurate portrayal of what life might have been like.
Yes. Do you want another piece of bread?
Nope. I'm trying to watch my girls figure. Take care, man. I'll see you.
Okay, bye-bye.